kind of the same thing as yesterday. We'll just try these. Name a metric unit and imperial unit you use to measure each line. So the height of a truck.
Meters
Or feet.
or feet.
Feet?
And probably meters.
Meters? Sure. The diameter of a pen. Millimeters and
Inches.
inches. The length of a skateboard. Feet? Feet possibly.
Inches and centimeters.
Could be inches, could be centimeters. Okay. The height of a motorcycle tower in Craig, Saskatchewan.
A motorcycle tower? Like, what's a motorcycle?
Sorry?
What's a motorcycle
I'm
tower?
looking at it. There's a picture of it there.
Oh.
You go by Craig, Saskatchewan, there's a motorcycle on top of the tower.
Probably feet.
Feet,
Meters?
meters, feet, yards maybe too, right? Okay. All right. Estimate, then measure the length of each line segment. Okay, so take your rulers out right now and let's measure how many centimeters that line is.
Which? How far?
2.6.
2.6.
Okay, so let's start with that then. So the first line would be 2.6 centimeters. How many millimeters would that be? How many millimeters would that be?
20.
26.
26 millimeters, right. I'm just throwing some questions out there. Okay, so let's measure the next one, and it has to be done in inches.
Ooh, I don't have
Okay, so you need to measure it in inches. That's not inches, that's
Yeah, I don't
centimeters.
have inches.
Okay, we're gonna need to find an inches one.
Do you have inches on there?
No.
Do you have inches?
I have inches.
Can I use it after? Please.
Like 1,
I got 1.7 inches.
Okay, hold on a second.
1.7?
something like that, yeah.
All right, now let's talk about that. Is it 1.7
no,
inches?
No,
It's
No. fraction.
It goes.
So what would it be then?
1 inch and
Wait.
We
1,
talked about this
1
yesterday.
inch and 1 3.
No.
No, but you'd have
10.
inch 3/4.
Okay,
10/6.
you're on the right track.
13
We're
16.
We're talking sixteenths now. So how many, you gotta count the ticks.
12 16.
How do you know that?
I'm just estimating.
Well, that's not helping me. I need somebody that is actually measuring it.
14.
14?
Make sure.
I got 12.
Yeah. I got
Yeah, I got
14.
12.
I got 14.
Okay, so I've got,
Oh
anyway,
yeah, 12 I measure.
you think it's 12?
Yeah, 12.
Okay, so 12 sixteenths of an inch. So 1 and 12 sixteenths of an inch. Okay, now, to reduce that, that would be what?
1 3/4 of an inch.
1 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so that wasn't far off, was it? What should I have actually written here if I wanted to have it as a decimal?
1.75.
That's better. 1.75. Now, we are not going to use that. We will do decimal places for metric, but for inches, we'll use fractions. Okay? Because that's the way your rulers are set up for. All right? Describe how you can measure the circumference of a basketball using a string and a meter stick. So what would you do? Go ahead.
So you take a string and then you wrap around the ball until it meets the other end. Then you put your finger like that when the ends meet, and then you measure it.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so you put the string around the basketball, right to where the ends meet, cut it maybe at that point, and then set it on the meter stick. And that would tell you what the diameter is. Okay? On the left there, who might use a trundle wheel for measuring distance? Have you ever seen that?
Ooh, we have one when we're measuring how long a wire, like a trench is.
Awesome.
Real estate agents for measuring like property widths and stuff.
Yeah, awesome. Both of those are great. Anybody else? Anybody else seen somebody run one of those? Anybody ever watch Mr. Graham do the chalk lines for the track and field?
Okay,
Yeah, there's another one where you'd use that trundle. Okay? Everybody's okay so far? All right, that's all there is in 2.4.
That's pretty easy.
Pretty straightforward.
So
Okay?
just a lot of measuring.
Yeah. All right. Any questions so far? Okay, what about, it says here, determining the midpoint of a line. How do you, so let's go to page 52. I'm gonna go through this a little bit quicker. Let's see, we have some geometry stuff. I'm not sure if we do the geometry in here or not, but we'll check it out. Okay, so determine the midpoint. What is the midpoint of a line?
The
Halfway point. That's right. So how do you find the half of anything? Divided by 2. That's right. So 20 centimeters divided by 2 is what? 10. 8.5 divided by 2 is
4.25.
4.25. Good. 14 divided by 2.
7.
7. 25 and a half divided by 2.
12.5.
No, 12.75.
So just
12, yeah, it'd be 12.75,
Yeah?
yes.
25 divided by 2.
12.75.
Oh, yeah,
Anyone
yeah.
Haley Hanaki? So if I times that by 2,
That's not 25.
It's 25.5, which is
we're not
25.
using calculators right now, are we? All right. 12 times 2 is 24. 0.75 times 2 is 1.5. Does that work out to what we were asking?
Yes.
25 and a half. Very good. Very good. Okay. That's basically all I want you to do. To have finished, we need to be done to the end of page 51. Okay. So there is that. I don't want to move on too much further today, but what I may do is put together some extra questions for you to do, and that's for those that get finished quickly. Are there any questions from yesterday's assignment that you want to look at today? Are we finding this pretty easy still? Yeah? Very doable for you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Work quietly on your own. Music on, so that
Charlie,
it's
do you have scissors?
Yeah.
I need some.
quiet.
I really need this. I'm just cutting it out, I really need it. I cut out some orange. This is important.
You could flip the page out. Instead of wrecking the page. Okay.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, well then how am I gonna get the page back?
Can you skim this into track?
Why?
I want that too.
Okay.
Well, but then you have to the back side.
No.